Welcome to One Play Reviews. These are reviews where I sit down at my local board game shop and play a new game for the first time and talk about my experience with it. I'd like to thank Board Game Lab DDT for allowing me to do this in their store. Check them out at www.boardgame-lab.com. Japanese language may be required, but not entirely necessary to have a good time. Today's game, Match Me. From Cologne Art Games, Match Me is a cooperative game that has 2 to 6 people at the table trying to match colors. While that might sound kind of boring at first, hear me out because I found myself really enjoying this one. Everyone has a handful of the same 15 color cards. At the start of the game, one person removes 5 of those colors, and all other players at the table remove the same cards from their hand as well, leaving everyone with 10 identical color cards. On your turn, you flip the top question card over and look at the number 1 word. In this case, the word is job. So, as the active player, you have to say some sort of word or short phrase related to jobs. Let's use coal miner as our example. So when I say coal miner, what color do you think of? Everyone at the table chooses one of their color cards and lays it down in front of them. Then we go to the next player. They draw a card and look at the number 2 word. In this case, it's shopping mall. So I've got to think of a word or short phrase related to shopping malls, which is actually kinda tough. How about Sears? They're still around in America, right? So what color do you think of when I say Sears? Play continues on for a total of 5 rounds. With each round, you look at the next number on the cards. However, you'll notice on the cards that there are only 4 levels. So in the 5th round, you'll read the 4th level card again. The idea behind the levels is that they get harder as you go along. And they aren't kidding. What on earth is a station parade? Once all 5 rounds are done, players reveal their cards one by one to see if everyone matched correctly. So in my previous 2 examples, I hope you thought of the color black for coal miners and the color blue for Sears. If anyone, and I mean anyone, makes one mistake where the colors don't match, then the game is lost. And yes, even in a 6-player game, all cards played must match each other. My play of this was with only one other person, but I still found it to be a great time. I'd love to try this with 6 players, but at the same time, I don't want to be the one guy that chooses the wrong color card and loses the game for everyone else. On the other hand, though, I'd love to yell mockingly at the person who actually did that. My gut tells me that this would be a great one to introduce newcomers to and could be played by people of all ages. Sometimes the translations don't always make perfect sense, but it's not too difficult to get around them. The whole experience actually gave me a Dixit vibe, but without the annoying scoring explanation. It's also incredibly short. Our 2-player game took about 7 minutes to play. The game is deceptively simple, but at the same time provides a mounting stress that you have to be thinking on the same wavelength as everyone else. My first play of the game? Neato!